Alright, so it's pretty likely we're going to be closed this week coming up, just based on the states around us and what Carney just put out for Delaware, where after 8 p.m. tonight, bars and restaurants will only be allowed to do takeout. He didn't specify gyms quite yet, but if he's following the trends of Maryland, Pennsylvania, and Jersey, certainly going to. All right, so we're going to take a conceptual look at sweeping someone backwards from the open guard. Quickly go through my lesson plan here, and then maybe I'll do some other stuff as well, so you guys have things going forward you can study. So Frankie, stand up. All right, so the sweeps we're going to explore today are going to be following the principle of that I'm going to block the feet, all right, and then push somewhere in my partner's midsection. All right, the basic one is considered like a dummy sweep. All right, I'm hooking my toes back around the ankles. All right, and this one's kind of funny. All I'm going to do is push the knees. I'll come up and base and ready to pass. All right. This ends up being kind of goofy in practice and once. I'm not really going to hit this on good people, but sometimes I do catch people slipping. All right. If I'm a little further away, I can engage them in the hand fight, stick my legs in, and push as I settle back and control the ankles. All right. As long as I can control my partner's feet, I can reliably get a sweep that operates this way. All right. They're going backwards whenever we're doing these sweeps. All right, so stand up again. Another example of this, and one we use pretty often, is our tripod sweep. Okay. Notice that I'm again blocking the feet. All right. In nogi, this would be considered a hook sweep if I don't have the sleeve. Okay. The tripod is when we get that third sleeve in there. Okay. So I pull the heels. I kind of push the hip. Right. Tripod sweep. I pull the heels and push the hip. I'm going to keep a hold of the sleeve to come up. All right. My leg is coming down on his thigh. When we do this sweep, right, a lot of times I'll go right into the knee cut, but it may not always happen. I'm just assuming I'm going to come up. All right. So again, the tripod sweep is existing on the same principles. All right. When we were here, we block the feet, push the midsection. With my tripod sweep, the foot on the hip is going to serve as my pushing force. I have one hand on the nearest leg. My ankle is collecting the far leg. If I push without this, he'll step. I won't sweep him. Okay. If I have this, if I let go of my grip on the leg, I push, he steps to maintain his balance. All right. I need both. All right. Again, it's a push on the top. I'm going to use the sleeve to anchor me up and go knee cut. The next way we're going to kind of explore this concept is with our single leg sweep. Okay, it's something that doesn't look like it would be the same thing. All right, but essentially it is. All right, I'm going to go to the belt. All right, because I want to leave this hand open. This hand's going to make me reach for the far leg. I'm bringing my leg up as I pull him in, and I'm controlling this leg as I shoot my hips. Okay, you see how well that works. So come back up. All right. I got this leg. Bring it forward for me, look at it. All right. My hips are nice and high. I'm also controlling the near leg. Okay. Both my legs are controlling. All right. And my hands are here. I'm still going to make a push backwards once I have this leg. All right. So again, controlling the feet, I push back over the hips. From here, I can go to the ankle lock, or reach across and build a base to come on top. Now, stand up for me, face this way. When I'm running a single leg X, okay, I do not always have the privilege of grabbing this leg. If he steps back, all right, we can still do the sweep, all right? My arm and this leg are controlling this leg, okay? So I'm going to cut the ankle, do whatever I got to do. Now, what's important is this foot, all right? Once he stepped back out of my reach, I can no longer reliably grab the leg without abandoning this and switching to like full X. Okay, so this foot is going to hook behind his thigh. This is going to give me enough of an ability to control this leg that when I push to this direction now, he won't be able to step out of it. Okay, if I take this foot to the same side and I push, he's just going to keep stepping. I go across the far thigh, right? I hook my foot in underneath. Now when he goes to step, he's going to fall. We got to the single leg X, right? Even with my foot hook, I'm not able to get him down, okay? Especially maybe he should have put this knee in my belly, okay? When he does this, he's creating a base on me, right? Well, he sacrifices the space in front of his ankle. So I'm gonna take my wrap out. I'm coming underneath the ankle here. Okay. Now my foot on the bottom is gonna go behind the knee. This one's in front of the hip. I'm spreading my knees wide to keep tension here. And if I need to, I can grab this extra hand here. Now, I'm controlling one leg. I'm going to up this to control the other. We're still applying a force to the midsection. So I'm sweeping this leg out, and I bring him down. Okay. If you guys are going to employ the regular X sweep, what I need to do is be very careful about the way I come up. If I just dive up, I'm going to end up in a triangle. Okay. So as I get here, okay, I'm circling this out, I lift it up, and I start to come around in whatever kind of pass I'm going to do. I have to go on the outside, and I'll dive on the inside. One more time. Right, so I successfully got to my single leg X. Right? My hips are off the ground, I'm up here, the sweep's just not happening. Alright? He puts his knee on my belly, go behind the knee, I'm reaching my hand under his ankle to get up on my shoulder. This leg now is going to circle out to the far hip. Okay? My knees are creating tension here. Right? One foot's on this side, my knee on the other side. This foot's hooked behind his knee. Alright? Same thing applies. I'm controlling both feet now. Alright? Now I slide this down and I push on his midsection. Alright, and again, we're going to bring this foot to us and come around rather than get triangle. Alright, so another example of how this might work is if my partner stands in my guard, okay? Oh, he's nice and tall, but he keeps his feet here, okay? Now, originally we went feet inside, alright, and hands on the knees. This time, our feet are going to stay on the inside. I'm controlling the feet, I drop my knees to the inside, okay? Now, I'm going to bring my knees together, and I'm going to punch my partner in the chest with my knees, essentially. Okay? I'm not flaring out. I bring it up, apply force in the midsection as I hold the heels. Here. Okay? There are a lot of different ways you can come up from this. Most of the time, I'm going to get a diagonal angle and work my way around. Maybe I can turn an arm right at the end. Frankie's just chilling. Alright. One more time. This is relatively a thing that we've done quickly. Alright, so as he pops up, boom, I have the ankles. Okay, the knees come in, and I push. If my partner was to step a leg back, we can go into our tripod sweep. Right? If he somehow high steps this over and beats my foot, I bring it back to the straight ankle leg, or the straight single leg X sweep. Alright, I can go to full X, even without switching my feet out, and finish. Alright, it's basically all versions of the same sweep. Just different configurations of how I'm controlling the legs and pushing on his upper body. Alright, so we're going to do a basic armbar from guard. Alright, I'm going to control Frankie's wrists and his elbow on the side of my armbar. Okay, I may have to bump a little bit to get his elbow in the center of my body. Alright, this is what we're looking for. I want him to be in my center line, his hand up above my navel. If his hand is way back there, I won't get this. Alright, I'm going to take the wrist and pull out the sides. I pull the elbow in. Okay, I'm trying to make it so if he starts to yank his elbow to the inside, he's going to have a hard time getting out of here. Alright, my foot now is going to come on the hip of the arm I'm trying to attack, and my knee is pinched to his side. Alright, I'm lifted up so I can curl up a little bit. That way I rotate easier as I bring my leg up. Okay, this motion is going to help me move, and I want my leg to be across his shoulder blades. If I'm down here, my knees will be unable to open, and you see I can't control his posture. Alright, so I'm here, I come up across the shoulder blades, this leg's now going to come across the head. My knees pinch, alright, and I wouldn't have normally let go of this, alright, but this bottom leg is the one that I want, this bottom arm is the one I want to attack, okay. This arm is not really controlled by me that well, alright, this one I can apply my hips to. I'll come in here, I'll slowly lift up, and get my arm lock, alright. So again, controlling the wrist, I bring the elbow to my center line, pull the wrist to the outside, foot on the hip, alright. I'm going to bring this leg across his back. I can block his face to be nice when I accidentally kick him, or keep him too rough. Alright. My knees pinch here. I just touch the arm, get the arm lock. Alright. That's not involving a whole lot of setup. But before we get the setup, we have to have kind of like some mechanical movement away. All right. Now we're gonna go to a basic triangle. All right. I'm gonna take both my partner's wrists. I'm gonna bring one into his chest. Okay. What I'm trying to do here is get his arm out of the way so I can jump my hips up to his shoulder. So I'm here, I'm jumping, and I wrap this around his neck. Okay. When I go for my triangle, I don't like to have my leg down. You see that I immediately shoot across the neck, and I'm gonna grab my shin. All right. This foot is gonna go on the hip. I'll turn myself a little bit, and I get my knee, okay, not my ankle, my knee over the back of my ankle. I'm gonna flex my foot here, okay. My finish is gonna be just flexing my calf and pushing with my hamstring into his neck. All right. From the other side, all right, I'm punching this hand. I want it to go into his shoulder. Right, my hip drives up and over, and I catch. I'll grab my shin. I'm not gonna let this one up. Busted ankle. I'm getting my knee over the back of my ankle, and then I'm gonna squeeze my knees together. If I need a little bit more to finish my partner, I can grab the back of their head and hip up as I pull down. A nice easy setup for this one I'll actually give you guys is off of our scissor sweep grip. Okay? I have a cross grip, a high elbow grip in the other hand. Most of the time they're going to keep either neutral or inside grip. I'm going to hip out. I bring my knee into the elbow. I'm essentially punching my partner in the chest with my knee. Just scrape that leg out of there. I roll this leg around. I'm immediately going to come to my shin. Foot on the hip. I can adjust if I need to. And I'll squeeze. So nice and easy once you get you guys started.